Hello everyone, it's me Luthfia. In the previous video, we have learned about content-based, task-based, and participatory approach. So today we are going to learn about learning strategy training, cooperative learning, and multiple intelligences. Let's start with learning strategy training. Learning strategy training is the specific action to make the students better in learning a target language. So in this method, the teacher's role is not only teaching about the target language material, but also giving the students some strategies so the learning become more effective. For example, the teacher is going to teach reading. So he or she cannot just ask the student to read a reading passage and answer the question, but the teacher has to give strategy in reading. For example, by applying pre, while, and pause reading, or applying skimming and scanning. Cooperative learning. Cooperative learning is the instructional use of small groups so that the students work together to maximize their own and each other's learning. When the students cooperate together toward a common goal, they become better or they will perform better inside the classroom, and it has very good effect on increasing the students' skills. There are two principles of cooperative learning. The first is maximize language input. In this method, the teacher has to try to help the student to maximize their language input by putting the students together in pairs or in groups, so the students will have more time to discuss with their friends, learn from each other. So it will help the student to develop their target language skills. The second principle is student centered. So when the teacher uses cooperative learning, he or she should base the learning process on student-centered learning. So in student-centered learning, the students are actively participate in the teaching and learning process. So they will have more time to practice the target language. They will have more time to speak in target language. So it will help the student to foster their performance. Multiple intelligences. Multiple intelligence approach tries to accommodate the need of students in learning target language based on their intelligences. So the teacher's role in this method is not only as language teacher, but also as facilitator, lesson designer, and observer. There are 7 types of intelligences. The first is logical or mathematical. So this type of intelligence has to do with logic, abstraction, listening, and number. The appropriate activities that the teacher can use in the classroom are matching, gap filling, puzzle, and any else. The second is visual or spatial. So this intelligence has to do with visualizing things. The teacher can apply video shows, cartoon, or any else in the teaching and learning process. The third type of intelligences is body kinesthetic. So the student who has this type of intelligences should learn better by involving muscular movement. So the student can like cooperative or competitive game in the teaching and learning process. The fourth is musical. This type of intelligence has to do with rhythm, music, and hearing. The activities that the student can apply in the classroom, for example, make up story with music. The fifth is interpersonal. So this type of intelligence deal with interaction with others. So the teacher can apply group work or pair work in the classroom. The sixth is intrapersonal. So intrapersonal is an ability to understand oneself and practice self-discipline. So this type of intelligence deals with introspective and self-reflective capacities. So the teacher can apply or can use project work, individual instruction, independent study for the student in the classroom. The last type is verbal or linguistic. So this type of intelligence has to do with words, whether spoken or written. And the activities that the teacher can use in the classroom, for example, storytelling and debate. So I think that's all about learning strategy training, cooperative learning, and multiple intelligences. So if you have any question, you can write your question in the comment section below. See you in the next video and goodbye.